Students, in yesterday's session, we have learnt about human eye and a few important parts and how image is being formed on the retina when you are placing an object in front of it. In this particular session, we will be explaining about few terms of eye and what are their importance and few definitions regarding to vision. Coming to the first point, the ciliary muscle. I have already told you where the ciliary muscles lie in our eye. The ciliary muscle to which eye lens is attached helps the eye lens to change its focal length by changing the radii of curvature of the eye lens. Very important point. The most important thing which this ciliary muscle do is it change the radii of curvature of the eye lens. As we know, focal length depends upon radius of curvature. The radius of curvature change, focal length changes. If focal length change, image distance changes. Therefore, for any object position, you have basic formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. V for our eye is fixed. V is always 2.5 centimeter. This is the distance between our eye lens and retina. Always for any object distance, retina position remains same. Its value is at a distance of 2.5 centimeter from our eye lens. So V value will be always fixed. If V is fixed, then U, of course, position of the object changes from point to point. You can place object at 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter, 100 centimeter. If U is undergoing change, in order to maintain this constant V, you should change this F. So that means focal length of the eye lens should be changed. Focal length of the eye lens undergo change with the help of ciliary muscle. Ciliary muscle helps to change the radii of curvature of the eye lens. As radii of curvature changes, focal length changes. If focal length is changed, U value changes, then V will be maintained constant. Therefore, at any position of the object, you can always view the image on retina. This is very important point you should understand. Coming to next point, when the eye is focused on a distant object, when the eye is focused on distant object, the ciliary muscles are relaxed so that the focal length of the eye lens has its maximum value, which is equal to its distance from the retina. The parallel rays coming into the eye are then focused on the retina and we see the object clearly. Right? This is one more important point. So these all things we will be using in next coming topics. That's the reason why I am explaining this detailedly, one by one. Every point I am explaining it clearly. So first point is that ciliary muscles adjust the eye lens such that its radius of curvature changes. And second point is when the eye is focused at a distant object. Distant object means when the object is placed at farther distance. See, if U value is increasing, object distance is increased. If U value is increasing, ciliary muscles are relaxed. If this U increases, in order to, however, V will be remain same, that is 2.5. So ciliary muscles are relaxed so that focal length of the eye lens has maximum value. So focal length of the eye lens should be maximum value if U is maximum. And this focal length is equal to the distance from the retina. So it is that V is equal to 2.5 centimeter. If V is equal to 2.5 centimeter, focal length of the eye lens, if it is equal to 2.5 centimeter, then where is the object placed? Object should be at infinity. So that means when object is positioned at infinity, image is formed at focus, and this focal length 2.5 centimeter is equal to length of the retina from eye. Therefore, when you are viewing an object which is at infinity, that means larger distance objects, if you are observing, your eye lens will be in relaxed state. The eye lens will be in relaxed state because it is always equal to 2.5 centimeter focal length. So viewing the object, large distance object, our eye lens will be less strained. Therefore, in most of the cases, like when you are watching TV, your parents will be asking you to sit far from the TV screen. When you are sitting closer to the TV screen, as object distance becomes less, focal length should undergo change such that your eye get more strained. Therefore, you should sit farther in such a way your eye is least strained. So farther distance objects will have least strain on the eye. That is the second point. Coming to the third one, when the eye is focused on closer object. When your eye is focusing on closer object, the ciliary muscles are strained. So in the first case, it is relaxed. In the second case, it is undergoing strain. Ciliary muscles are strained and focal length of eye lens decreases. Focal length of the eye lens decreases. That means it will be less than 2.5 centimeter. The ciliary muscles adjust the focal length in such a way that the image is formed on retina and we see the object clearly. This process of adjusting focal length is called as accommodation. This process of adjusting the focal length of eye lens is nothing but called as accommodation. However, these muscles cannot strain beyond a limit, and hence, if the object is brought too closer to the eyes, the focal length cannot be adjusted to form an image on the retina. So, very important point here in this third point, what we have learned is, suppose you are placing object closer to your eye. When you are bringing object closer to your eye get more strained. When your eye is more strained, like if U value you are decreasing, obviously focal length should also decrease. Focal length decreases, but in order to produce the image, where is the image distance? Image distance is 2.5 centimeter. Now image distance is 2.5 centimeter. So in order to get the image at 2.5 centimeter, focal length should be increased by our ciliary muscle. Therefore, this ciliary muscle work on increasing this focal length, decreasing the focal length or increasing the focal length depending on the position of the object. And that power of ciliary muscle is called as power of accommodation. And however, if you are placing object very much closer to your eye, then your eye get most strained and your ciliary muscle cannot adjust the focal length. As a result, you cannot get image on the retina. Therefore, objects placed very much closer to our eye cannot be viewed properly because maximum focal length which it can adjust, ciliary muscles can adjust, it is already been done. Beyond that limit, ciliary muscles cannot do any work. Therefore, up to that particular limit only, you can see the image clearly, right? So, this is point number 3, where we have learned what is meant by power of accommodation. And coming to point number 4, the eye lens forms a real and inverted image of an object on the retina. Our eye lens will be always forming eye lens form real and inverted image of an object on the retina. So clear, this should be clear. because our eye lens is convex lens, it will be forming real image and it is inverted image. Real and inverted image on the retina. The retina is a delicate membrane which contains about 125 million receptors. That means receptors mean receivers. 125 million receptors are present on the retina. They are called as rods and cones. These rods and cones receive the light signal. They receive the light signal, and these signals will be received by that particular rods and cones, and these signals are transmitted to the brain through about 1 million optic nerve fibers. So through 1 million optic nerve fibers, those signals are being transferred. The brain interprets these signals and finally process the information so that we perceive the object in terms of shape, size, and color. So this is last point, where on the retina you will be always getting real image, and that is inverted. And our retina consists of, it is a delicate membrane which consists of 125 million receptors. These 125 million receptors which are attached with the retina, they are called as rods and cones. They receive the light signal, and these light signals are transmitted to the brain through 1 million optical nerve fibers. Through 1 million optical nerve fibers, these light signal get transmitted, and the brain will interpret mean again these signals are being changed. So these interpret the signals and finally process the information. Students, we have learned about these all important things. Like in the first point, we have learned that ciliary muscles plays major role in changing the focal length of the lens. And in the next point, we have learned that when we are watching an object which is at large distance, ciliary muscles are most relaxed state. And next thing is, if the object is closer, ciliary muscles are more strained, and depending on adjustment of the focal length, there is a power of accommodation for our eye. Our eye changes the focal length of the eye lens with the help of ciliary muscles. That is called as power of accommodation. Depending on the object's position, you will be getting image at different, you will be getting image at 2.5 centimeter always by changing the focal length. And next point is, our eye lens form real and inverted image on the retina, and this retina is a delicate membrane which has nearly 125 million receptors called as rods and cones. These rods and cones convert the light signals, and they send it to 1 million optic nerve fibers, and these optic nerve fibers are connected to the brain. Brain interpret the light signals and finally process them, and you can see the shape, size, and color of the object. That is what we have learned in this particular slide. Students, in previous slide, we have learned that ciliary muscles will change the focal length of the eye lens so that you can watch or you can view the object image clearly up to certain limit. For example, you are at some particular position. You are at some particular position. Say, here is, you are standing here, and there is an object A, which is at a distance of say 1 kilometer. As ciliary muscle can adjust the focal length, if you are placing an object at a distance of 1 kilometer, it cannot adjust the focal length such that image is formed on retina, which is at a distance of 2.5 centimeter. So if you are placing literally an object at 1 kilometer, can you watch it? Definitely not. You could not. So it should be at finite distance. Like if this object is at some particular distance, say 100 meter or say nearly 50 meter, then our ciliary muscle can adjust our focal length such that image is formed on the retina, which is 2.5. Therefore, it has particular limit of adjusting focal length. It cannot adjust focal length with very large or very small value. It is having only some particular limit of adjustment that we are going to learn. What is that particular limit? We are going to learn in this slide. Now, here my question is there any limit of changing or limit of adjusting the focal length of the eye lens? That is question 1. Definitely, there will be a limit to change the focal length of the eye lens. Similarly, in the question 2, what is the maximum and minimum focal length for the eye lens? So our eye lens has some focal length range. What is that particular focal length range and how can we find them? So we are able to find them in these two particular cases. Now coming to case 1. When the object is at infinity. Now, as I told you, your eye lens will be least strained when the object is at infinity. So clearly U is equal to infinity. And even though object is at infinity, where you should get the image? Definitely it should be at 2.5 centimeter. Now, U is equal to minus infinity. V is equal to 2.5 centimeter because this is the eye lens. And here is the retina. This is retina. And distance between eye lens and retina is 2.5 centimeter. And you are placing an object here. This object distance should be minus U. So that is the reason why minus infinity I am taking. Now I should find out the focal length. We have relation 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. 1 by F is equal to 1 by, what is V? V is 2.5 minus something by infinity. Minus infinity. Something by infinity, this total term becomes 0. Therefore, what is the value of focal length? 2.5 centimeter. So when you are, even though you are placing object at infinity, maximum focal length changed by the eye lens is only a value of 2.5 centimeter. Right? So this is one particular value which we have obtained in case 1. Now coming to case 2. In this case 2, like let us consider that object is placed at a distance of 25 centimeter from our eye. As we have already learned, least distance of distinct vision. That means in order to watch the object clearly, the least distance which you should place it is 25 centimeter, and that should be negative according to sign convention. It should be minus 25 centimeter. In this situation, eye is having minimal focal length because you are placing the object closer. When you place object closer, focal length will be minimum. I should now find out this focal length. And what is the image distance? Image distance is equal to 2.5 centimeter because this is the distance of retina. Even though object is placed at infinity, image should be formed on retina. Even though object is placed at 25 centimeter, image should be formed on retina. Therefore, image length is constant, always it is 2.5. Now using this, I can write 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. 1 by F is equal to 1 by 2.5. As right side it is positive, sign convention is also positive. Minus 1 by U is minus 25 centimeter. 1 by F is equal to minus 25 minus 2.5 divided by 2.5 into minus 25. This is equal to minus 27.5 divided by minus 2.5 into 25. This negative sign gets cancelled. This point and point gets cancelled. Remainder is equal to 275 divided by 25 into 25. Right? You can cancel this 275 with 25. 25 fours 100, 25 eights 200, 25 nines, 25 eights. So it is 25 ones 25. Remained is 2. 275, right? It is remained is 2. 25 5, 25 ones 25. 25 ones. It is 11 divided by 25. You can write it as 0.0. So 25 fours 100. 25 fours 100.10. So one more 0, 25 fours 100. It is 0.44. Or we have denominator 1 by f, right? So simply I'll just erase this and I'll make it simple for you. See, it is 275. With 25 I am cancelling this. This becomes 11. It is 11 divided by 25. Now what is focal length? F will be equal to 25 divided by 11. It is 11 2's 22. Remainder is 3.0. 11 2's 22. Remainder is 7.0. Sorry, 8. That becomes 80. 11 7 77. So what is focal length value? It is nearly 2.27 centimeter. So when you are placing object at infinity, the maximum focal length which it attain is 2.5 centimeter. And if you are placing object closer to your eye, what is the least value the focal length takes? It is 2.27 centimeter only. Therefore, the range or the limit of focal length will be only within a range. It is within a range of, see in the first question, is there any limit? Obviously, for this it is yes. And what is its limit? Its range is from 2.27 centimeter to 2.5 centimeter only. So eye length, focal length changes only within a range of 2.27 centimeter and 2.5 centimeter. So what is the maximum value of the focal length? 2.5 centimeter. So maximum value is 2.5 centimeter. And what is the minimum value of focal length? It is 2.27 only. Just very small difference it has, right? So that is maximum and minimum value of focal length, which can be adjusted by the ciliary muscles for our eye. Right, students, we have calculated the maximum and minimum value of focal length, which is adjusted by the ciliary muscle. And that adjustment, it is the property of a ciliary muscle to adjust it, and that is called as power of accommodation. So it is known as accommodation of the lens. So the ability of eye lens to change its focal length is called as accommodation of lens. Now there are few more questions we need to answer. See this particular. What happens if the eye lens is not able to adjust its focal length? That means this happens when your ciliary muscles are weakened. So if your ciliary muscle get weak, that will not adjust the focal length. What happens if the eye lens do not adjust the focal length? This is one question. And another question is, what happens if focal length of the eye lens is beyond the range of 2.5 centimeter to 2.27 centimeter? Right? So here first question is, what happens if the eye lens is not able to adjust the focal length? If eye lens is unable to adjust the focal length, we cannot see image. We cannot see the image, then obviously that will be blind condition. And in the question 2, what happens if focal length of the eye lens is beyond the range? So actually, what is the range of the focal length? It is between 2.27 centimeter and 2.5 centimeter. That means if a focal length, if it is less than 2.25 centimeter or greater than 2.5 centimeter, you will be having defect in vision. So if the range of focal length, which is adjusted by the ciliary muscle, if it crosses this, then you will have a defect in the vision, right? So that is next topic which we are going to discuss. It is defect in the vision. So sometimes the eye may gradually lose its ability for accommodation. So as age pass on, after 50 years, 60 years, what happens is gradually ciliary muscles get weakened, so that power of accommodation decreases. So we cannot we cannot view clear image. In such conditions, the person cannot see an object clearly and comfortably. The vision becomes blurred. See this. What is happening here? Vision is blurred due to accommodation defects. So due to accommodation defects of the eye lens, image get blurred, and there are commonly 3 defects which is discussed in your syllabus, and those defects are myopia, hypermetropia, and presbyopia. So these are the 3 defects generally which occur if the focal length range is beyond the value of 2.27 and 2.5 centimeter, right? So about these defects of vision, we will be learning in the next session.